This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars, Davis Ford, the Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, the ICC BSU, your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox, Cagle Eye Center, the ICC Foundation, the Bank of Okolona, and the ICC Alumni Association.
When I think of potential, I think of a matchstick. When a matchstick reaches its potential, it releases a flame that ignites everything around it. 2018 brings new potential for you and your life at Itawamba Community College, where you are each empowered to do great things. You can be better, accomplish more, and live a life that is above the bar. Your potential is here.
First American National Bank is a local bank. Our 10 locations are right here in Northeast Mississippi. Banking decisions are made locally by people who live here. It's been that way for more than 50 years. Our involvement in the community is important to us. That's where our roots are. Technology, it changes daily, but our community is what keeps us together. If you like high-tech banking, we've got that too. Follow the flag to First American National Bank, from Iuka to Tupelo.
My burger goes best with mustard.
Ketchup and mustard.
Grass-fed beef.
No, corn-fed.
On the grill.
Nah, flat top.
Iceberg lettuce.
Nah, arugula. Jalapeno.
No way. Avocado, dude.
Medium rare. Gotta be well done.
Brioche.
Sesame seeds.
American cheese.
Cheddar.
Can I have a turkey burger? What? Turkeys are for Thanksgiving, man. I like my burger with the Coke.
I'll agree to that.
Strictly with a Coke.
Only with the Coke.
Coke and a burger. Come on.
All right.
That's where you get the flavor.
The newly formed Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi wants to make sure you are receiving the best orthopedic care possible. Our staff of 7 experienced, board-certified surgeons specialize in a specific area of the body and can treat you with the newest and latest technology available to fast-track your road to recovery. Call us for same-day appointments at 662-377-BONE and come see us at Gloucester Creek Village in Tupelo. At the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our specialty is you.
Student involvement is a top priority here at Itawamba Community College.
If you want to be involved with student government, then the Student Government Association is the place for you.
If you have a stellar GPA, then Phi Theta Kappa is for you.
If you're interested in the diverse culture of our campus population, then the Diversity Club is for you.
If you're interested in leadership and service, then Indian Delegation is for you.
If you're majoring in computer programming or computer networking, then CPNA, the Computer Programming Networking Association, is for you.
If you're interested in good conversations and free lunch on Thursdays, then the Wesley Foundation is for you.
Our health science programs also have specific organizations for those majors.
Student Activities is excited to bring you new opportunities here at the ICC Tupelo campus.
Whatever your passion may be, we have a place for you.
This video is brought to you by Phi Theta Kappa, Beta Chi Sigma, Tupelo campus.
Davis Ford in Fulton is your Ford dealer for new cars, trucks, and SUVs and has a wide inventory of certified pre-owned vehicles. Find your next dream car or truck from our Ford showroom or go online to davisfordsales.com and search our new and used inventory to see what is on our lot. So stop by and test drive the all-new fuel-efficient Ford Focus or Ford Fusion or the new Ford Explorer or F-150. Go further with Davis Ford, 904 West Main Street in Fulton or online davisfordsales.com.
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, out to Howard Coliseum in Senatobia, Mississippi, as we've got a pair of basketball games coming your way tonight as ICC is on the road to open North Division play at Northwest. As they're calling out the starting lineups right now, let's go over tonight's Coca-Cola starting lineups. Coke and ICC, now that's a winning combination, and hopefully Coach Nancy Gray and Coach Robin Porter has got that winning combination put together tonight. So for ICC, this is what your starters will look like here. Number 5, Kaylin Wilson. She's a 5'8" sophomore guard out of Columbus. She went to Columbus High School. Number 10, Tanisha Miller, a 6'1" redshirt sophomore center out of Greenville, Mississippi. She went to Greenville High School. Number 11, Trabria Gandhi, a 5'3" freshman guard out of Starkville, and she went to Starkville High School. You've got number 14, Shania Buford, a 5'9" sophomore guard out of Abbeville. She went to Lafayette High School. And number 15 is Zaria Jenkins, a 6' sophomore guard / forward She's out of Columbus. She went to Columbus High School. So that is your Coca-Cola starting lineups here for the Lady Indians, who enters tonight's game at 4-2. Of course, the Lady Indians are coached by Nancy Gray, and she is assisted by Robin Porter. Let's talk about tonight's Lady Rangers starting lineup, and it's going to be number 0, Ariel Tunsil. She is a 5'7" freshman guard out of Olive Branch. She went to Lewisburg High School. Number 4, Kayla Bradley, a 5'6" sophomore guard out of Memphis, Tennessee. She went to White Station High School. Number 12, Lindsay Hall, a 5'8" freshman guard out of Ingomar, Mississippi. She went to Ingomar High School. Number 20, Erica Richardson, a 5'10" sophomore forward out of Nesbitt. She is at Eastern Kentucky University reverse transfer. And number 32, Mallory Russell, a 6-foot freshman forward out of Ingomar High School. She went to Ingomar. So that is your Coca-Cola starting lineups for Northwest. They come in with a record of 4-5 on the year. They're coached by Don Edwards, and he is assisted by Troy Howell. So we're just moments away from that First American National Bank opening tip here in Senatobia. ICC will be wearing their road red trimmed in blue and white. Northwest will be in their home white trimmed in red and blue. Of course, these two teams, very similar. A lot of same colors. They recruit the same areas, so you'll see a lot of these players that know each other from throughout their high school career. So we're awaiting the First American National Bank opening tip, and it is going to be controlled by Northwest. For those listening here on ESPN 95.1 The Fan, Northwest operating left to right on your radio dial. ICC looks like they're opening up in a zone defense. Wow, very unusual for a Coach Nancy Gray basketball team to at least start the game in a zone, but that's where ICC is tonight. Northwest trying to work it inside, looking for the turnaround jump shot. A foul on its way, and that foul's going to be whistled on ICC, so that will send number 32, Mallory Russell, to the free throw line. It looks like that foul is going to be whistled on number 10, and that is going to be on Tanisha Miller. So Mallory Russell will head to the free throw line where she makes the first one. It is a 1-0 contest now, waiting the second free throw. It's on its way, and that one rattles home good. A pair of free throws, the iron kind on that second one for Russell, and she now has both points of the game for Northwest, 2-0. Lady Rangers want to come out in a slight press. ICC, no problem with it. Bring it over now to Wilson on the left wing. Wilson wants to go in on the drive. Nothing there. Backs it back out to Gandy. Gandy on the left wing, looking to drive one-on-one between the legs. Drives past the defender, but good help defense to force her back out. 8 seconds on the shot clock. ICC's going to have to hurry. Tries to go inside. Swings it around. Gandy for 3 on its way. Off the mark, no good. And the rebound to the Lady Rangers. Good defense by Northwest to force ICC in a low percentage shot. 3-pointer on the other end for the Lady Rangers is off the mark, no good, but a rebound easily controlled that time by Northwest. So Northwest will reset the offense through Tunsil, the point guard. ICC now in a man-to-man defense, so throwing out a little bit different look back and forth. Or actually, no, they're not. They're going to stay in zone defense. Taken away by the Lady Indians. ICC with the basketball. Drops it off. That's going to be Buford. Couldn't get the layup. The putback, though, is good. Nicely done that time by Tanisha Miller. You're going to see her trail the play and able to get the basket to fall. We're tied at 2 here in the early goings of the first quarter of play. The ball thrown out of bounds by Northwest, and ICC will get the basketball back. So a quick substitution coming into the game here. This is going to be Quay McClatchy. Quay coming in from the Independence area, so right around this area, 5'10" sophomore center. She went to Independence High School. So ICC with the basketball. Wilson eyes, tries, can't buy the 3. Rebound tipped around, and ICC will control. Buford with the basketball. Now wants to step up along 2, halfway down, no good. Rebound tipped around, and Northwest will control it. 2-2 is your score. 8 minutes of play here in the first quarter. Adam Gore, Raphael Henry, Lee Adams, all on hand here in Senatobia tonight to bring you this action. Jumper from the key is up and a good for Richardson. Richardson with her first points of the night, first field goal of the game for Northwest, and it's 4-2. Lady Rangers, 7:42 to go here. 3-point basket on its way from Buford. Yes. Shania Buford nails her first basket of the night. She comes in averaging, I believe, 23.5 points per game, or actually 23.8 points per game, and she knocked down the 3 there to give ICC the lead. Largest lead of the night for the Lady Indians is at 2. Three-pointer on the other end is blocked partially that time by Quay. And now ICC trying to get out, looking to go coast to coast. Running layup, kind of a backwards layup, and gets it to fall. Nicely done by Zaria Jenkins. Went coast to coast that time and was able to get the basket. Let's look at that Little Caesars instant replay. A good job of shielding the defender away from her that time, as Northwest brings the ball into the front court with 2 seconds to spare. Lady Rangers with it now, looking to go on the drive. Tried the extra pass. It was slapped out of bounds. Last touch by Shania Buford, so it will be Lady Rangers basketball on the baseline. Remind you, we've got both games coming your way tonight here on Let'sGoICCTV.com. And for those listening on ESPN 95.1 The Fan, don't forget you can visit their website, ESPNMISS.com. Rangers with the basketball now, trying to work it inside. Ball sacked away. Nicely defended that time by Zaria Jenkins, and now ICC wants to get out and run. This is Trabri Gandy. Gandy, step back. Got it. Nicely done that time by Gandy. Kind of lost control of the basketball, was able to find it and put it through for her first points of the night. And ICC now with their largest lead of the game at 9. Or excuse me, 9-4, so at 5 is the lead. That layup is off the mark, no good. Offensive rebound, put back is good. Tunsil just in the right spot at the right time that time to be able to get it and put it back in. Then a turnover by ICC. Northwest layup is good. Good defense that time as Bradley in the right spot at the right time was able to get that one to fall. And it's a 1-point game in favor of ICC. This is Buford with the basketball. She wants to pull up short jumper, got it. But Buford able to knock that one down. She's got 5 points to lead all scorers in the contest. ICC now leads it by 3, 11-8. Lady Rangers breaks the press without a problem. Running layup is no good. Rebound's going to be tipped out of bounds. Last touch by McClatchy of ICC. And so the ball will go back to the Lady Rangers on the baseline. 5:36 to play here in the first quarter of play. 11-8 ICC with the lead. Substitution coming into the game here for the Lady Rangers is going to be number 23. This is going to be Tamara Sykes. And number 24, Madison Farr, will come into the contest. Those substitutions being brought to you by the Bank of Okolona. Visit bankofokolona.com for more information on how John Harrod and all the fine folks there at the Bank of Okolona can help serve you. 3-point basket on its way, and it's short iron, no good. Rebound is pulled down by ICC, and ICC wanting to get out and run. Didn't have numbers. Kicks it out for 3. Yes! Shania Buford knocks down her second three-pointer of the game. The Rangers wasting no time getting down the other end of the floor. And now they want to answer a 3 on the other end, and they got it. Madison Farr, instant offense off the bench as she drills that one. Back and forth we go in this one. ICC leads it 14-11. Expanded man-to-man defense on the press. Now they get over to Buford. She wants another one. Yes! Shania Buford, 11 quick points in the contest, and she's got 3 three-pointers to lead back to 6 now. Anything you can do, I can do better so far between these two teams here in the North Division opener for both squads. 4:40 to play. 17-11. ICC with the lead. Northwest with the basketball, and she travels. Trying to lob it inside that time to Sykes at the free throw line. Shuffled her feet before she put the ball on the floor. And the turnover gives the ball back to ICC. Checking into the contest here, number 33, Cindy Liddell, and number 20, Shemaya Wilson. These substitutions being brought to you by the ICC Baptist Student Union. Remind you, tonight 7:07, and Wednesday's lunch is the final meetings of the 2018 half of the school year. Play up. No good, but there's a foul, and this will send Williams to the free throw line. So once again, just a reminder for those ICC students tuning in, tonight 7:07, and Wednesday's lunch is the final meetings of the year. Brother Chris Burrows wishes all of our ICC students the best of luck on their finals. First free throw off the mark for Shemaya Wilson. Shemaya Williams. First free throws of the night for ICC. Awaiting the second free throw here for Williams. 3 quick dribbles, a slight spin. The southpaw shot is up and good. First point of the night for Williams, and ICC now takes a 7-point lead. That's their largest lead of the night. 18-11 with 4:20 to play here in the first, and another travel as ICC's pressure starting to catch Northwest and give them some problems as the turnover gives the ball back to ICC. ICC in their road red, new uniforms this year for the Lady Indians. Have the blue feathers on their pants. They're working right to left on your radio dial. Gandy with the basketball, wanting to work one-on-one, nothing there. Drops it off on the wing, into the corner now they go. That is going to be Kaylin Wilson. Wilson inside, spin move by Jenkins. Shot was blocked. Loose ball on the floor, and Northwest comes away with it. Now the Lady Rangers wanting to get out in transition. Good transition defense by ICC to force them back and reset the offense. Inside they go. Turnaround shot, kiss off the glass, no good. Rebound, tipped around eventually into the hands of Gandy. Now Gandy wanting to get out and run. 3-on-2 break here. Does Shania have another one in her? Yes! Fourth three-pointer of the game for Shania Buford. She's got 14 quick points. And ICC leads it by 10. To borrow a phrase from ESPN, en fuego is Shania Buford here in the early goings of this one. 14 of ICC's 21 points, and she's got 4 three-pointers here in the first quarter. So the Rangers with the basketball. Into the corner they go with it. 3:29 to play. Dangerous skip pass. Good ball movement. Three-pointer on the other end for Northwest is off the mark. No good. Rebound tipped out, and Gandy finds it. Tabria Gandy wanting to push the issue. Crosses across mid-floor. The lane opens up for her. Layup is good. Friendly touch off the back iron for Gandy, and that is going to be her 4th point of the contest. Take a look at that right there on the Little Caesars instant replay. See it hit the back of the iron and kind of just find its way through. The press causes a turnover. ICC with it now. Driving inside, jumper from the free throw line is good, and ICC is rolling, folks. Timeout taken by the Rangers. ICC lead this one by 14, 25-11. We're going to take a timeout. 2:55 to play here in the first quarter. Back with more right after this.
This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars, Davis Ford, the Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, the ICC BSU, your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox, Cagle Eye Center, the ICC Foundation, the Bank of Okolona, and the ICC Alumni Association.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get set, or should say reset, out of the timeout. ICC is rolling early, 25-11. 2:55 to go here in the first quarter of play, and it's all behind Shania Buford. 14 points for the sophomore out of Lafayette High School, and that leads all scorers. She is 4 for 4 from behind the arch here in the first quarter. So Northwest with the basketball. ICC in that 3-2 type zone, maybe a little bit of a matchup zone in certain situations as well. Rangers looking to drive inside, lost the handle of the basketball, but somehow was able to sneak that one above the rim and get it to fall for Bradley. That is her 4th point of the contest. 25-13 now is your score with 2:20 to go in the first quarter. Buford begging for the basketball, gets it. That one off the mark, no good. Offensive rebound though, reverse layup and a foul. You can't blame Buford. That was her first miss from behind the arch. She was doing everything but flashing a neon sign saying, "Get me the ball." As soon as she got it, she fired it. Boy, if that one would have failed, man, oh man. So this will send number 21, Keely Wilson, who checked in during the timeout, to the free throw line. That free throw bouncing around. No, the iron wanted nothing to do with that one. Well, for those that are watching here on Let's Go ICC TV, you can see the Ranger mascot kind of dancing on the baseline, trying to distract the players. So we're waiting the second free throw here. It's on its way, and that one short iron, no good. Rebound is out of bounds. Oh, they're going to say it's Northwest basketball. Wow, she was out of bounds when she touched the ball, so a break there for the Lady Rangers. So a pair of misses, 25-13 ICC with the lead, coming up on 2 minutes of play here in the first quarter. Rangers struggling against the press. They were able to get it across midcourt now, and now they're going to try to reset. Looking to drive inside. Running shot is off the mark, no good, and it's out of bounds. And it's going to be last touch by the Lady Rangers, so to go back to ICC. Not a good possession. That trip down the floor by the Rangers kind of forced it and put up an awkward shot, just could not get it to fall. So the Rangers want to come out in a press of their own now. They're in a 2-2-1 style press. ICC dribbles to midcourt, now drops it off to Buford. Buford lost the basketball, ends up in the hands of Williams. Williams drives inside, puts up a wild shot, and it's out of bounds. Well, we talked about the bad possession by the Lady Rangers on that previous trip. Well, that was won by the Lady Indians on that trip. So anything you can do, I can do better between the two squads. So Lady Rangers with the basketball. ICC trapping near midcourt. Dangerous long skip pass, and actually going to throw this one out of bounds. Kind of hit the panic button against that press. So the press continues to cause issues here for the Lady Rangers early on. 1:32 to go here in the first quarter. 25-13 is your score. ICC with the basketball, working right to left on your radio dial. They're wearing their road red. Northwest obviously working left to right in their home white uniform. Skip pass. ICC with it, looking to go on the drive. Jumper in the paint, bouncing, no good. Rebound is going to be fought for, and a reach-in foul. It's going to be whistled on Gandy. So that foul whistled on Gandy. As we'll have a substitution coming in the game. This is going to be Zaria Jenkins re-entering the contest, along number 12, Sarah Berryman, also coming into the contest, re-entering for Northwest, number 20, Erica Richardson, coming back into the contest. These substitutions being brought to you by the Bank of Okolona. Thought about the three, nothing there. ICC gets back nicely defensively. Looking to go inside. Lady Indians taking away that passing lane, so Northwest will reset the offense. Long two, air ball, and Berryman's going to chase it down, and we'll drop it off now, and ICC wanting to get out and run. Inside a minute to play here in the first. Buford with the basketball, now gives it back inside. Pump fake, puts up a wild shot off the mark, no good. Rebound tipped around, and somehow Shania Buford comes away with it. Williams drives inside, left-handed shot is off the mark, no good. Loose ball, and the Rangers find it. Well, all of a sudden, there's a lid on the basket now for ICC, and that's going to be a bumping foul. No, a travel. Wow, ICC got away with one there, as it looked like Shania Buford came up with a slight hip check to cause the travel that time. Instead, they call a walk instead of the foul, so a break for ICC. 33.8 seconds to play here, 25-13. ICC with the lead and the basketball. No problem breaking the press of Northwest. ICC just needs to find a good shot. Looks for that backdoor pass. Power dribble, nothing there. Drops it off in the middle. Layup is no good, as that was Keely Wilson who put it up. Just could not get it to fall, but she was fouled. And she'll go line to shoot two, where she just went 0 for 2 in her previous trip. So after ICC raced out to a 14-point lead, it's been quiet for both teams since. First free throw is good for Wilson. That's her first points of the contest. ICC now leads it back to 14. Their 13 could make this one here and match their largest lead of the night. On its way and gets them both. Nicely done that time by Wilson after missing a pair to step back and knock both of those down. ICC's lead back to 14, largest of the night for the Lady Indians. Shot clock is off with 13 seconds to play. And Rangers could hold off for the last shot here. Looking to drive inside. Wild shot put up, bouncing, and falls. As that shot falls for Bradley, and she has 6 points. A big basket there to end the quarter. 27-15, ICC with the lead. We're going to take a break and hear a few words from our sponsors and come back with the second quarter of play here from Senatobia. Lady Indians up 27-15 over Northwest.
You could say it's about the clubs. You could say it's about the ball. You could even say it's about the course or the weather. But what it really comes down to is consistency and hard work. Over and over and over again. At Renaissance, we understand consistency. We understand hard work. Most importantly, we understand you. Renaissance Bank. Understanding you.
Crunchy Fritos, warm chili, melty cheese, all together for 99 cents. It's like real comfort food.
I'm trying to get out of my comfort zone, and these guys keep pulling me back in. Pulling me back in!
Hurry in for Sonic's Fritos Chili Cheese Faves starting at 99 cents. And try order ahead to get happy hour anytime. Sonic's Fritos Chili Cheese Faves. A Fritos chili pie. Juicy Junior Burger. Or Junior Wrap. Does all this comfort come at a price? Yes, it starts at 99 cents. Hurry in for Sonic's Fritos Chili Cheese Faves.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we reset, set to start the second quarter of play. ICC will have the basketball. They lead at 27-15 here at Howard Coliseum, home of the Northwest Lady Rangers and Rangers. ICC led in scoring in the first quarter by 14 points from Shania Buford. Lady Indians skip it around the wing. Three-pointer on its way from Buford. That one off the mark, no good. Gandy, the smallest player on the floor, gets the rebound. Her putback was short, no good. And Northwest clears the rebound. Now here come the Lady Rangers trying to push the issue on the other end of the floor. And that's going to be a reach-in foul. Not a bad foul that time on the part of Shemaya Wilson, as that would have been an easy layup. At least make her earn them from the charity stripe. And so a pair of free throws coming up here, as this will be Erica Richardson heading to the free throw line. 27-15, 9:36 to go here until halftime. The first free throw from Richardson, flat but good. Her third point of the game for Richardson. As we have a substitution coming in, number 10, Tanisha Miller for ICC. This substitution being brought to you by the Indian delegation, reminding you it's time to set up your appointment to come tour ICC. Visit iccms.edu for more information. Second free throw was good. Now it's a 10-point advantage for ICC, 27-17. Gandy drops it off inside. Oh, should have just went up strong with the layup. Instead, hesitated, missed it. Miller gets the rebound and kicks it out to Buford. Buford trying to go back inside to Tanisha Miller. Now feeds it inside to Jenkins. Jenkins shot, bouncing around and good. Zaria Jenkins with her fourth point of the afternoon, or evening, I should say. Makes it back to a 12-point game, 29-17. ICC with the lead. Northwest with the basketball, working left to right on your radio dial for those listening on ESPN 95.1 The Fan. Rangers being very patient offensively, trying to go inside with it. Just simply throws it away that time. A miscommunication on the entry pass, and the Lady Indians will get the ball after the turnover. 29-17, inside 9 minutes to play until halftime. Remind you to stay tuned for the Little Caesars halftime report. We'll have some Sonic stats and some highlights and more coming your way, part of the Little Caesars halftime show. Gandy zips it over to Buford, wants a three-pointer. That one off the mark, no good. So Gandy hits her first 4 three-pointers of the game, has missed 3 since, and that's going to be an over-the-back foul whistled on Zaria Jenkins. Her first foul, team's second foul here in the second quarter. 8:46 to play until halftime. ICC with a 29-17 advantage here over Northwest. It's the first North Division game for both Northwest and ICC. Wild shot put up, airballed, and somehow she got it back. Or excuse me, no, that was a different player that caught it that time. I thought the player that originally shot it got it back, but instead it was Richardson. And that's going to be a foul whistled on Miller, and that's going to be her second foul, team third foul. So 3 quick fouls whistled on ICC here in the second quarter. None whistled so far on the Lady Rangers. Richardson first free throw, good. Richardson 3 for 3 from the charity stripe here in the quarter. As a substitution coming into the game, this is going to be number 4, Whitney Watkins checking in. Tanisha Miller will check out after picking up her second foul. So waiting the second free throw here from Richardson. It's on its way, and that one true. 6 points for Erica Richardson. She and Kayla Bradley leading the way for Northwest. It's a 10-point contest, 29-19. ICC has went ice cold from the floor. A near turnover. Gandy gets it, throws up a wild shot to keep from traveling, was able to get it back. Into the corner they go. Buford steps in, baseline jumper, yes. Shania Buford able to step in and get that one to fall. She's got 16 points now. And then Buford with the near steal. The ball goes out of bounds. No, saved inbounds. And the Rangers keep it. Good hustle that time on the part of Tunsil to keep the basketball with the Lady Rangers. Three-pointer on the other end is good for Bradley. Bradley now with 9 points to lead the way for Northwest. Oh, beautiful pass. Layup. Count the basket. Let's take a look at that on the Little Caesars instant replay. What a good no-look pass. And the basket is good for Jenkins. That's her 6th point of the game. That foul was on number 20, Erica Richardson. That is her second foul, team first foul, and a chance at a three-point play the old-fashioned way here for Zaria Jenkins. That could be a What a Play Wednesday nominee there as she gets the three-point play the old-fashioned way. She now has 7. Of course, each Wednesday, our What a Play Wednesday, is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. RenaissanceBank.com. ICC's press causes the turnover as it was thrown out of bounds at midcourt, so the Lady Indians will get it back. They lead 34-22. 14 has been their largest lead of the night. Quick three-pointer put up, off the mark, no good. Offensive rebound out to Gandy. Gandy puts up the 3. It's good. Gandy drills it. And now the large lead of the night at 15 for the Lady Indians, 37-22 with 7:15 to go until halftime. ICC leading Northwest. Lady Rangers with the basketball on the far side of the floor. ICC in a zone defense really causing a lot of problems for Northwest in this game tonight. Trying to feed it inside, go a high-low set. Puts the jumper up off the mark, no good. Got her offensive rebound, a baby hop, and then the shot, so no travel called, and then the shot's put up, and they're going to say before the shot, even though it failed that time. So Northwest will catch a break after the third time, as that foul's going to be whistled on number 4, Whitney Watkins, and that's going to be her first foul, team fourth foul. So the next foul on ICC will put Northwest on the free throw line. So 4 fouls on ICC, only 1 foul called so far against the Lady Rangers here in the second quarter with 6:53 to go until halftime. ICC leading 37-22, trying to go backdoor, taken away by ICC. Quickly up the floor they go. Buford, layup, it's good. A lot of contact. No foul called that time, but Buford able to knock it down. 39-22 now is the score, and Shania Buford, 18 points so far here in the first half. Ball is out of bounds, last touch by Northwest. This would be Nakia Walker, excuse me, coming into the contest for Northwest. ICC will have the basketball on the sideline after the turnover. Near turnover that time by ICC. Gandy gets it. Jumper from the key is good. So Gandy knocks that one down. She's got 6 points. And ICC starting to pull away in this one. They feed it inside. Gandy gets it. Her shot is up, no good. 41-22, ICC with the lead. 6:10 to play here until halftime. Northwest with the basketball, drives inside. Her shot's too hard, and the rebound to ICC. Lady India's trying to push it up the floor. Buford has it, drops it back over to the middle. This is Jenkins with the basketball. Jumper from the free throw line's no good, and there's Gandy with another rebound. Gandy, the smallest player of the floor, has been cleaning the boards all night tonight. Buford wants the three, back iron, no good, and that time the Rangers get the rebound. So ICC had multiple looks at that one, just couldn't get it to fall, and then Northwest throws it away. Or no, excuse me, they're going to say last touch out of bounds by ICC. Multiple subs coming in here for ICC. Keely Wilson and Shamaya Williams. Also another sub checking in, Madison Farr for Northwest. These substitutions being brought to you by the Bank of Okolona. Visit bankofokolona.com for more information, as they're proud to serve Chickasaw County and the surrounding areas. As a three-pointer put up, front iron, no good, in the rebound. Chased down by ICC. Now Lady Indians wanting to get out and run. Williams layup, too strong, rebound. Ripped down by Jenkins, and she is fouled on the way back to the basket, so we'll have free throws coming up here for ICC. Jenkins will head to the free throw line, where she's got 7 points so far in the contest. A chance to push the lead out to 20, and she does.
Checking into the game for the Lady Rangers, number 3, Nakiria Laris.
Laris, number 3, will check into the contest here. 42-22. Second free throw is up in and good as well. ICC leading this one 43-22. Jenkins with 9 points. It's Shania Buford leading all scorers with 18 in the contest. Kayla Bradley leading the way for Northwest with 9. She's got the basketball now. Trying to work off a screen, looking to drive baseline. Picked up nicely defensively, and then the ball's going to be slapped out of bounds, and it will stay with Northwest. Good movement defensively that time by ICC to take away that baseline drive, and then also kind of fill in that paint for the escape pass. Able to slap it away and gives the ball back to Northwest. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Lady Rangers have got to hurry. Walker with the basketball. Kicks it over, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and now it goes out of bounds. Another tough defensive play that time by ICC. Forces the turnover. Would have been a shot clock violation either way. Timeout on the floor taken by the Lady Rangers. We're going to take it with them. Hear a word from our sponsors, Kegel Eye Care and more. ICC leads at 43-22. Back with more right after this.
The longer a person has diabetes, the more likely they are to develop diabetic retinopathy. If left untreated, diabetic retinopathy can lead to blindness. That's why it's important for diabetics to have a comprehensive eye examination with dilation once a year. I'm Dr. Laurie Cagle of Cagle Eye Center in Fulton. We offer comprehensive eye exams to provide diagnosis and treatment of various eye diseases. Browse our large selection of frames available in prescription and non-prescription. Call to schedule your appointment today at Cagle Eye Center in Fulton.
And welcome back as we reset out of the timeout. ICC leading 43-22 in the opening MACJC North Division game of the year against Northwest. ICC in their road red, working right to left on your radio dial. Northwest in their home white, working left to right for those that are watching on ESPN 95.1 The Fan. ICC with the basketball, trying to lob it inside, and it's taken away by the Lady Rangers. Good defense by Northwest, but then just a mental mistake on the pass as she threw it at the feet of her teammate, and it rolls out of bounds back to ICC. So it'll be Lady Indian basketball on the baseline, a fresh 30 seconds on the shot clock, 4:39 to go until halftime. Swing it around, three-pointer quickly put up by Watkins and nails it. Whitney Watkins drills the three-pointer, her first points of the contest, fifth three-pointer of the game for ICC. Ball at midcourt, slapped away, and the Lady Rangers find it. And that's going to be a tripping foul called on ICC. Just lost her balance and tripped the Northwest player, so that will send Northwest to the free throw line. And this will be Kayla Bradley heading to the charity stripe. ICC leading this one by 24, 46-22. Wow, would have not thought this coming into the contest, but ICC has played extremely well offensively and has complemented with some pretty strong defense tonight. As that first free throw is put up and good by Bradley, she now has 10 points in the game. Pair of substitutions checking in, one for ICC. That is going to be number 12, Sarah Berryman, and number 22, Aisha Mosby, checking in for Northwest. Second free throw on his way is good for Bradley. She's got 11 points to lead the way for the Lady Rangers. 46-24, ICC with the lead. Berryman brings the ball into the front court, surveys the defense, now is going to reset now, looking to work off the screen. Nothing there, kicks it out. ICC trying to work against a very tough defense. You can tell that was kind of the focus of the Lady Rangers' previous timeout, was to find some life about them, challenge them on defense, and the Lady Rangers have done that on the previous two possessions. So ICC leading this one 46-24, 3:45 to go until halftime. Rangers with the basketball, trying to close this first half on a pretty good run to get this thing back within 10. Layup is good, got a friendly roll that time, as that was number 33, Liddell, getting her first points of the contest. Makes it now a 20-point game, 46-26. ICC with the basketball. Berryman with it on the far side of the floor. Looking to go on the drive, was double teamed. Now tries to throw it back, and it's going to be thrown into the backcourt. And over and back is going to be the call, and we're going to have a substitution coming in the game here. This is going to be number 30, Quay McClatchy. So McClatchy will check in. This substitution being brought to you by the ICC Baptist Student Union. Follow them on Twitter at ICCBSU. 46-26, 3:12 to play here until halftime. ICC with the lead, Northwest with the basketball. Three-pointer from the corner. Back iron, no good. Rebound slapped out of bounds. Last touched by the Lady Indians, so it will stay with Northwest on the baseline. Pretty good crowd continuing to foul in here at Howard Coliseum, as a substitution coming back into the contest is Lindsey Hall. So Hall will check back in. She will inbounds it with 3:05 to play here. Rangers trailing ICC 46-26. Driving inside, wild shot put up, no good, and ICC rips the rebound. That was Keely Wilson getting the board. Now she's going to dribble up and sees a trap, in trouble, and she travels. No call though. Wow. ICC catches a big time break there. Three-pointer on its way, no good. Offensive rebound, put back is good. And that was Wilson, Kaylin Wilson, getting the putback and the rebound. ICC got away with a walk, a big time walk against that trap. So a break there for ICC. Checking back into the contest, Erica Richardson for Northwest. 48-26, 2:39 to go here in the first half of play. ICC in control here over Northwest in the North Division opener for both squads. So the Rangers with the basketball, looking to go to work on the offensive side of the floor. This is Bradley with it, now swings it into the corner. Looking to go inside, nothing there. Skip pass quickly, nice ball movement. Three-pointer on its way, back iron no good. Offensive rebound by Northwest though. On the missed three-pointer, it was a long rebound into the hands of Bradley. Rangers go inside, and we're going to have a foul on the floor. And that foul's going to be whistled on number 20 of ICC, Shemaya Williams. I have that as her second, and the big board agrees. ICC has been whistled with 6 fouls here in the second quarter. Northwest only 2. As that free throw is up and good for Mosby. Shania Buford will check back into the contest here for ICC. Northwest has been in the bonus situation since about 6.5 minutes left in the second quarter. ICC still has to get 3 more fouls from the Lady Rangers before they'll be in the bonus. Second free throw was no good for Mosby. She's got 1 point. 48-27, coming up on 2 minutes of play here in the second quarter. ICC leading this one by 21. McClatchy with the basketball, drops it off now. That's going to be Wilson looking to go inside. Shot was slapped away, loose ball on the floor, and the Rangers come away with it, had it, lost it. Quay gets on the floor, and this is going to be a jump ball. Or no, they're going to say McClatchy was out of bounds when she tied it up. Good hustle that time on the part of Quay McClatchy. Substitution coming into the game here for ICC. This is going to be number 23, Carrington Nealon. Carrington checking in. She is from this part of the world, is Carrington. She is from Olive Branch. She went to Center Hill High School. Of course, if that Nealon last name sounds familiar, she is the sister of former All-State standout at ICC, Kiki Nealon. As ICC quickly down the other end, shot blocked. Good defense by Northwest. Now Northwest wanting to get out and run. Didn't have numbers, and wisely back out. Into the quarter they go. Three-pointer on its way. Rattles in and out, no good, and rebound. Actually, that was KK Nealon, I should say. Not Kiki, but KK Nealon is the sister of Carrington Nealon. Berryman driving inside, lost a handle on it. McClatchy found it, skips it around. Nealon eyes, tries, buys the three-point basket. Big basket knocked down there by Carrington. Instant offense off the bench for ICC, and they lead it now 51-27. Ball is taken away by ICC. Wilson with the steal, looking to go coast to coast, and gets the basket. Keely Wilson with the basket. She's got 4 points, and ICC leads it now 53-27. Lady Rangers with the basketball, looking to drive inside, jump step, and the shot is good. Erica Richardson has 8 points now for Northwest. A big basket there to stop some of the bleeding. And makes it a 53-29 contest. Shot clock is off here. ICC can elect to hold off for the final shot of the quarter if they want to. ICC leads it 53-29. 10 seconds now. Wilson, fall away, is off the side of the backboard. She gets her own rebound. And they're going to say she was out of bounds, grabbed it, and came back in, so you can't do that. So with 5.9 seconds to play here until halftime, Northwest will inbound it, having to go the length of the floor. ICC don't want to foul in this situation, because that would put them at the free throw line. So the Rangers with the basketball. Throws it up, and off the mark, no good, and that will do it for your first half of play. ICC leads it 53-29 here just before at halftime. We'll take a break and hear a few words from our sponsors and be back with more right after this on Let'sGoICCTV.com and ESPN 95.1 The Fan.
This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars, Davis Ford, the Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, the ICC BSU, your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox, Cagle Eye Center, the ICC Foundation, the Bank of Okolona, and the ICC Alumni Association.
Ever since you got that license, you haven't stopped moving forward. Now that you're older and on the move, you need a safer place to keep your money. We get it. A student checking account frees you up with things like mobile check deposit to take care of that check from grandma without having to stop at a bank. Pay with your phone when you're out with friends. And stop worrying about ATM fees. We'll pay you back for those. Worry about your future, not your money. And know that we'll stick with you wherever you go. Renaissance Bank. Understanding you. Member FDIC.
The newly formed Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi wants to make sure you are receiving the best orthopedic care possible. Our staff of 7 experienced, board-certified surgeons specialize in a specific area of the body and can treat you with the newest and latest technology available to fast-track your road to recovery. Call us for same-day appointments at 662-377-BONE and come see us at Gloucester Creek Village in Tupelo. At the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our specialty is you.
My burger goes best with mustard.
Ketchup and mustard.
Grass-fed beef. No, corn-fed. On the grill.
Now, flat top.
Iceberg lettuce.
Nah, arugula.
Jalapeno.
No way. Avocado, dude.
Medium rare. Gotta be well done.
Brioche.
Sesame seeds.
American cheese.
Cheddar.
Can I have a turkey burger? What? Turkeys are for Thanksgiving, man. I like my burger with the Coke.
I'll agree to that.
Strictly with a Coke.
Only with the Coke.
Coke and a burger. Come on.
All right.
That's where you get the flavor.
With the Little Caesars mobile app, you can customize an extra most bestest pizza with the most cheese, and now with the most of any toppings for the nation's best price. It's the crowning pizza achievement. And it's true what they say, it's lonely at the top. Unless you have an extra most bestest pizza, then it's a party at the top!
Little Caesars Extra Most Bestest Pizzas, the world's easiest way to outrageous amounts of toppings, starting at $6.
Pizza.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Back to Little Caesars halftime report. ICC with a commanding 53-29 lead here over Northwest at the break. Let's take a look at some first half Sonic stats being brought to you by the Sonic in Fulton. And let's start with the Rangers. For the Rangers, they shot 40% from the floor, 25% from 3. They were 100% from the free throw line. And that was in the first quarter. For the game, though, however, they are 32% overall, 20% from 3, and 90% from the free throw line. For ICC, they shot a blistering 50% in the first quarter, 57% from behind 3. But for overall, they're 45% for the game, 46.7% from behind the arc, and they are 66.7% from the free throw line. They're 6 of 9. These stats being kept by Kevin Maloney. So let's take a look at some first half scoring for Northwest. They were led by 9 points from Kayla Bradley, 8 points for Erica Richardson, 4 from Tunsil. You had 2 points from Russell, 2 points for Liddell, 3 points for Farr, and 1 point for Mosby, and also 2 points for Mallory Russell. That is your scoring for Northwest. For ICC, they were led in scoring by 18 points from Shania Buford, 9 points from Tabria Gandy. Zaria Jenkins also had 9 points, 4 points from Kayla Wilson, 2 points from Tanisha Miller. Then you had 3 points from Whitney Watkins, 1 point from Shamaya Williams. Keely Wilson had 4, and 3 points from Carrington Nealon. Rebounding-wise, ICC holds a 23-22 edge. Turnovers, it was 16 turnovers in the first half by Northwest, 4 for ICC. In the paint, ICC is outscoring Northwest 18-12. ICC has 21 points off turnovers, Northwest only 2. Second chance opportunities for ICC, they lead that category 13-5. Fast break points, ICC leads that one as well, 16-2. And the bench scoring, ICC leads 11-6. Well, that's going to do it for your first half scoring update, being brought to you by Sonic in Fulton. Remind you, they've got some of the chili frito pies back at the Sonic in Fulton. As we're going to take a break, hear a word from Sonic and more. ICC leads it 53-29 here at the break over Northwest. Back with more right after this.
Crunchy Fritos, warm chili, melty cheese, all together for 99 cents. It's like real comfort food.
I'm trying to get out of my comfort zone, and these guys keep pulling me back in. Pulling me back in!
Hurry in for Sonic's Fritos Chili Cheese Faves starting at 99 cents. And try order ahead to get happy hour anytime. Sonic's Fritos Chili Cheese Faves. A Fritos chili pie. Juicy Junior Burger. Or Junior Wrap. Does all this comfort come at a price? Yes, it starts at 99 cents. Hurry in for Sonic's Fritos Chili Cheese Faves.
First American National Bank is a local bank. Our 10 locations are right here in Northeast Mississippi. Banking decisions are made locally by people who live here. It's been that way for more than 50 years. Our involvement in the community is important to us. That's where our roots are. Technology, it changes daily, but our community is what keeps us together. If you like high-tech banking, we've got that too. Follow the flag to First American National Bank, from Iuka to Tupelo.
Student involvement is a top priority here at Itawamba Community College.
If you want to be involved with student government, then the Student Government Association is the place for you.
If you have a stellar GPA, then Phi Theta Kappa is for you.
If you're interested in the diverse culture of our campus population, then the Diversity Club is for you.
If you're interested in leadership and service, then Indian Delegation is for you.
If you're majoring in computer programming or computer networking, then CPNA, the Computer Programming Networking Association, is for you.
If you're interested in good conversations and free lunch on Thursdays, then the Wesley Foundation is for you.
Our health science programs also have specific organizations for those majors.
Student Activities is excited to bring you new opportunities here at the ICC Tupelo campus.
Whatever your passion may be, we have a place for you.
This video is brought to you by Phi Theta Kappa, Beta Chi Sigma, Tupelo campus.
This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars, Davis Ford, the Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, the ICC BSU, your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox, Cagle Eye Center, the ICC Foundation, the Bank of Okolona, and the ICC Alumni Association.
With the Little Caesars mobile app, you can customize an extra most bestest pizza with the most cheese, and now with the most of any toppings for the nation's best price. It's the crowning pizza achievement. And it's true what they say, it's lonely at the top. Unless you have an extra most bestest pizza, then it's a party at the top!
Little Caesars Extra Most Bestest Pizzas, the world's easiest way to outrageous amounts of toppings, starting at $6.
Pizza. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're about 1:45 to the start of the second half of play. We want to remind you that you can keep up with everything ICC by visiting letsgoicc.com or iccms.edu. Also, don't forget you can follow us on Instagram and Twitter. The athletic Instagram and Twitter accounts are at letsgoicc, and for the overall college is at Itawamba CC. Your score 53-29 here at the break. We're going to take one final timeout. Hear a few words from our sponsors and be back with more right after this on letsgoicctv.com and ESPN 95.1 The Fan.
My burger goes best with mustard.
Ketchup and mustard.
Grass-fed beef.
No, corn-fed.
On the grill.
Now, flat top.
Iceberg lettuce.
Nah, arugula. Jalapeno.
No way. Avocado, dude.
Medium rare. Gotta be well done. Brioche.
Sesame seeds.
American cheese.
Cheddar.
Can I have a turkey burger? What? Turkeys are for Thanksgiving, man. I like my burger with the Coke.
I'll agree to that.
Strictly with a Coke. Only with a Coke.
Coke and a burger. Come on.
All right.
That's where you get the flavor.
The newly formed Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi wants to make sure you are receiving the best orthopedic care possible. Our staff of 7 experienced, board-certified surgeons specialize in a specific area of the body and can treat you with the newest and latest technology available to fast-track your road to recovery. Call us for same-day appointments at 662-377-BONE and come see us at Gloucester Creek Village in Tupelo. At the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our specialty is you.
Celebrate outrageous amounts of toppings with Little Caesars Extra Most Bestest. With the most cheese and now with the most toppings at the nation's best price. Create your favorite pizza starting at $6. Pay, then express pickup at Little Caesars.
Pizza. And welcome back to action, ladies and gentlemen, as we're just moments away from the start of the second half of play. ICC leading Northwest 53-29. It was Shania Buford with 18 points in the first half to lead the way for ICC. 9 points from Gandy and Jenkins each, as Northwest will have the basketball to start the second half of play. They'll be moving right to left on your radio dial wearing their home white uniforms. ICC in their road red. That's a little difficult to say at times. They're moving left to right on your radio dial for those watching on ESPN 95.1 The Fan. Remind you that you can listen to all the programming on ESPN 95.1 The Fan, as there's a three-pointer knocked down by Hall to start the second half. But to finish that point, you can watch or listen to all the ESPN 95.1 programming on ESPNMISS.com. Gandy with the basketball, drives inside, running layup is good for Gandy. So Gandy with an answer right away, works off a nice screen, gets the easy layup for her 8th point of the game, and then ICC takes it away. Running inside, little left-hand baby hook is off the mark, no good. Rebound slapped out of bounds. Take a look and see who's on the floor. Your Coca-Cola starting lineup for the second half here for ICC. Looks like Tabria Gandy, number 10, Tanisha Miller, number 5, Kaylin Wilson, 14, Shania Buford, and number 15, Zaria Jenkins. So your original starting 5 on the floor for ICC. This being brought to you by Coke, ICC and Coke. Now that's a winning combination. Nice offensive rebound that time. Long NBA range three-pointers off the mark, no good. And there's Gandy with another rebound. Gandy looking to go coast to coast, nothing there. Spots up Buford for 3, off the mark, no good. Offensive rebound, though, lost out of bounds as a pair of Indians fighting over at that time, and it goes back to Northwest. Well, Shania Buford started out on fire. She hit her first 4 three-pointers of the game. Since then has been ice cold from behind the arch, but she does lead all scorers with 18 points this evening. 8:35 to play here. ICC leading 55-32. Another three-pointer up and good. Lindsey Hall is on fire to start the second half here. Back-to-back jacks for Hall, and she's made it a 55-35 game now. Gandy, jumper from the free throw line is off the mark, no good. Miller gets the rebound, put back, bouncing, no. And the rebound is to Northwest. So the Lady India starting the second half about as cold as it is outside right now from the floor. They lead it by 20, however. Inside they go, and there's going to be a foul on the entry pass. And so now with 8 minutes to play in the third quarter is a foul on ICC. We'll have a substitution coming into the game. This is going to be number 20, Shamaya Williams. Checking out will be number 15. That's Zaria Jenkins. That was Jenkins' second foul of the contest. ICC steals it away. Buford's going to run in and get the layup. Easy basket that time for Buford. She now has 20 points in the contest, and the lead now goes back 57-35. Northwest with the basketball, trying to go inside, nothing there. Good defense out of ICC. They're going to force them to reset the offense with 15 seconds on the shot clock. Rangers with the basketball. Looking to go baseline, nothing there, traveled, and will give the ball back to ICC. Well, you see that called a lot this year, and I think that's something the officials was told to keep an eye on, is watching them kind of changing their pivot foot before putting the ball on the floor, and that's what she did there. We've seen that called multiple times on ICC throughout the season as well. So 22 is the lead. It's 57-35. ICC with the advantage. Northwest need to find a stop and see if they can go on a run here. They've trailed as much as 26. Inside they go. Good pass. Miller got the ball, was fouled on her way up, and she'll go to the free throw line. Well, a great feed on the inside that time by Williams. Miller was not quite ready for it, was able to adjust and find the basketball. And so now we'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2 here for Tanisha Miller. Miller with 2 points in the contest, trying to add to that here from the charity strike. First one, nothing but net, good. Got that as Miller's 3rd point of the contest. Awaiting the second free throw here, and it's good as well. Nicely done by Tanisha Miller, stepping to the line and knocking both of those down. 4 points for the redshirt sophomore out of the Delta. ICC in that 2-2-1 press. Northwest throws over the top of it, but ICC does a great job getting back and forcing them to reset the offense. This is Bradley with the basketball. She had the hot hand in the first half, but it's been all Lindsey Hall here in the second half, and she's hit back-to-back threes for 6 points. Inside they go. Great defense by Miller to slap it away, and now ICC wants to get out in transition, but there's Northwest to take it right back, and then they throw it right back to Buford. Anything you could do, I could do better on that transition there. Buford with the basketball into the corner. 3-point on its way. Long, no good, and the rebound is ripped down that time by Lindsey Hall of Northwest. 59-35 is your score. 6.5 to play here in the third quarter. That jumper is off the mark. That's because she was fouled, and that will send the Lady Rangers to the free throw line. Well, the Rangers have made a living from the charity stripe. If they don't hit their free throws, this thing is even more out of hand than it already is, as this will send, I believe, number 20, Erica Richardson to the free throw line, where she's a perfect 4 for 4. And that one good. Make her 5 for 5 with 9 points. Keely Wilson will check back into the contest. Checking into the contest, number 33, Sydney Liddell, and number 24. Or no, excuse me, 24 did not come in the contest. 33, Sydney Liddell, is checking in here for the Lady Rangers. So awaiting the second free throw here. It's on its way and good.
And now into the game for the Lady Rangers, 23, Tamara Sykes.
So Tamara Sykes will come into the contest. Checking out will be Erica Richardson. These substitutions being brought to you by the ICC Baptist Student Union. Follow them on Twitter at ICC BSU. So Lady Indians with the basketball. They lead 59-37. Gandy is going to be called for the travel. Good call that time as she put her hand completely underneath the basketball, made the quick step, and the referee made the call near mid-floor. And so the ball will go back to the Lady Rangers. Northwest needs to turn turnovers into points and slowly chip away at this lead for ICC. And they've done a good job at that so far here in the third quarter. Inside they go. Turnaround layup is good. Sykes gets the basket, her first points of the contest, and the lead now is 20. So ICC needs to find a basket just to stop some of the bleeding. Buford drives inside, gets the shot to fall. Shania Buford, 22 points for the sophomore. And a big basket there, and then down on the other end, a blocked shot. Take a look at that. Good effort defensively as Lindsey Hall has been hot. And that time was able to block that three-point attempt away. Mosley checks in for Northwest. The ball sapped away, and ICC gets it. And Buford is hit hard. Nothing malicious, just Madison Farr going for the basketball and collided into Buford, and Buford trying to shake it off there. That's going to be Farr's second foul. Second foul whistled on the Lady Rangers. Each team with 2 fouls here in the third quarter. ICC with a 61-39 lead here over the Lady Rangers. Trying to drive inside, and they're going to call her for a travel. Might have got a little help from the simple fact that she got hit across the arm and pulled on the attempt that time, but the referee didn't call the foul, instead said turnover, give the ball back to Northwest. We've seen both teams kind of get some breaks on some questionable calls from the referees tonight. And there's another travel. I don't know about that one either. I guess they're going to say she had possession of the ball and threw it up. Looked like it was tipped away. So maybe a makeup call on the other end of the floor there. Either way it goes, ball back to ICC. 5:23 to go here in the third quarter of play. 61-39 is your score. Lady Indians looking to go on the drive. Nothing there. Gandy with it. Now we'll work it over to the left wing. That's Buford. Buford asking for the screen. Gets it from Miller. Thought about the jumper. Now drops it off inside to Miller. Her shot is up and good. Miller gets the basket to fall. It was looked to be a shot that time. Turned into a pass, and Miller was able to get the friendly roll to pick up her 6th point of the contest. And then there's another turnover by the Rangers, and here comes ICC. 3-on-1 break. Layup is good. That was Kaylee Wilson getting her 6th point in the game, and now ICC starting to roll a little bit here in the third quarter. They lead it now 65-39. Hall has the basketball, looking to go on the drive, running shot in the paint is good. Lindsey Hall has been on fire here in the third quarter. She's got 8 points. All 8 of those coming here in the third quarter. 65-41, ICC with the lead. Gandy drives inside, and she is hammered, and she'll go to line to shoot 2. That was good defense on the part of Tamara Sykes. Tamara Sykes, excuse me. If she would have kept her hand straight up in the air, probably could have blocked the shot, but instead brought that hand down and got Gandy across the arm. So Gandy will head to the free throw line. First free throw, the iron unkind to Gandy. So Walker will check back into the game here for the Rangers. It'll be a second free throw opportunity after missing the front end of the 2 shots here for Gandy. Gandy's free throw, and that one no good. So Gandy could not get either one of those to fall. And Northwest with the rebound, trying to rush it up the floor. Looking to drive inside. Layup is good. Sykes has provided some instant offense off the bench here in the quarter. Makes it a 65-43 contest in favor of ICC with 4 minutes to go here in the third. Three-pointer on its way. Back iron, no good. Gandy had the rebound, but then taken away by the Rangers. So Northwest trying to push it down the floor in a hurry here. See if they can cut this lead to 20 It's pretty much where it's been the large majority of the game, and then a reach-in foul called here on ICC. That's going to be a foul whistled on number 21, Keely Wilson. Her second foul, team third foul. Zaria Jenkins will check back into the game, and checking in for the Rangers, Nakiria Laris. These substitutions being brought to you by the ICC Indian delegation. They remind you it's time to set up your appointment to tour campus by visiting iccms.edu. The ICC Indian delegation, you can register for classes also coming up. Just visit iccms.edu. So Lady India is being a lot more patient on the offensive side of the floor now, as this works it inside to Jenkins. Jenkins spins in the paint, turnaround jumper, too hard. Rebound tipped out to Gandy. Gandy may be closing in on double digits rebounding. Tanisha Miller goes up. Wow, a lot of contact, no foul called. And then there's Gandy with the steal, drops it off, and the layup is good for Buford. Well, as soon as we talked about Northwest getting away with some contact, Gandy gets away with a pretty hard contact of her own to get that steal. And ICC now leads it 67-43. Turnaround jumper, in and out, back iron, and good for Sykes. Sykes is hot. It's been the Hall and Sykes show here in the third quarter for Northwest. ICC leads at 67-45. Gandy in the paint, no good. Miller with the rebound. Hook shot is off the mark, no good. And Northwest gets the rebound. Got to go back up and use the backboard. Ifner Miller. Ball was deflected away by ICC. And a timeout's going to be taken here by the Rangers. 2:32 to go here in the third quarter. ICC leads at 67-45. We'll take a timeout. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll take it with them. Back with more right after this on Let'sGoICCTV.com and ESPN 95.1 The Fan.
This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars, Davis Ford, the Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, the ICC BSU, your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox, Cagle Eye Center, the ICC Foundation, the Bank of Okolona, and the ICC Alumni Association.
Crunchy Fritos, warm chili, melty cheese, all together for 99 cents. Like real comfort food.
I'm trying to get out of my comfort zone, and these guys keep pulling me back in. Pulling me back in!
Hurry in for Sonic's Fritos Chili Cheese Faves starting at 99 cents. And try order ahead to get happy hour anytime. Sonic's Fritos Chili Cheese Faves. A Fritos chili pie. Juicy Junior Burger. Or Junior Wrap. Does all this comfort come at a price? Yes, it starts at 99 cents. Hurry in for Sonic's Fritos Chili Cheese Faves.
Welcome back as we reset out of the timeout. It's 67-45. ICC with the lead with 2.5 to play here in the third quarter. Sarah Berryman checks in for ICC during that timeout. Rangers with the basketball. They go up with a power dribble, and that's going to be a foul whistled here on number 15, Zaria Jenkins. I've got that as her third foul. And that is the case there. Her third foul, team fourth foul. And this will send number 23, Sykes, to the free throw line. Sykes has got 6 points. All 6 of those coming here in the third quarter. That free throw off the back iron and no good. Substitution coming in the game here for ICC. This is going to be number 30, Quay McClatchy, checking into the contest for ICC. This substitution is being brought to you by the ICC BSU. Second free throw, bouncing around in the iron kind that time for Sykes. She's got 7 points, all 7 coming here in the third quarter of play. 67-46 is your lead. 2:15 to play here in the third quarter. Remind you, the guys game will be coming up to you next here on Let'sGoICCTV.com, as well as ESPN 95.1 The Fan. So ICC looking to go on the drive. Lane opens up. Layup is good. Keely Wilson gets the kiss off the glass and the layup to fall. And ICC now leads it 69-46. Rangers with it. Looked like a travel, no call. Inside they take it away that time by Tanisha Miller. Trying to feed it inside. Miller dishes it off to Buford. Buford didn't like what she saw. Now is going to back it back out and reset the offense. Keely Wilson taking over at the point guard position now, trying to work off a screen. Steps back for a three-pointer. Halfway down, no good. Rebound tipped out and controlled by Buford. So Buford's going to back it back out one more time. Keely Wilson looking to go on the drive. Drops it off to Miller. Miller ball fakes, nothing there. Now back out to Buford. ICC being extremely patient, but instead a 3-second call, a rare call seen this day and age in basketball, called against ICC. And the ball will go back to the Rangers. 69-46. Rangers with the lead. Near turnover at midcourt after a lazy pass that time, but the Rangers dodge a bullet. Inside they go. Layup is up and good. Good ball movement that time, as ICC did not get back defensively, and Sykes able to make them pay. She's got 9 points. And again, all of her points have been scored here in the third quarter. Inside a minute to play now here in the third quarter. ICC 69, Northwest 48. The North Division opener for both teams. Running shot, kiss off the glass is good. So Wilson gets her 10th point of the contest, and ICC leads it now 71-48. Skip pass in the corner. Hall had it. She hit back-to-back three-pointers to start the quarter, but since then has been quiet as ICC has taken away any opportunity she's had. Try to feed it inside, and it's taken away by Tanisha Miller. Pushes up the floor, finds it to Buford, and Buford's going to back it back out. ICC can hold off for the final shot of the quarter if they want to here. 71-48 is your score. Buford crossing over the defender. Had the ball sapped away from behind. Good defense by number 3. That's going to be Laris. And so it'll be ICC ball on the baseline with 4.4 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Miller gets it. Buford puts it up at the buzzer. No. Would not fall, as ICC takes a 71-48 lead into the fourth quarter of play. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this on ESPN 95.1 The Fan and Let'sGoICCTV.com.
Davis Ford in Fulton is your Ford dealer for new cars, trucks, and SUVs, and has a wide inventory of certified pre-owned vehicles. Find your next dream car or truck from our Ford showroom or go online to davisfordsales.com and search our new and used inventory to see what is on our lot. So stop by and test drive the all-new fuel-efficient Ford Focus or Ford Fusion, or the new Ford Explorer or F-150. Go further with Davis Ford, 904 West Main Street in Fulton, or online davisfordsales.com.
This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars, Davis Ford, the Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, the ICC BSU, your Itawama County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox, Cagle Eye Center, the ICC Foundation, the Bank of Okolona, and the ICC Alumni Association.
Celebrate outrageous amounts of toppings with Little Caesars Extra Most Bestest. With the most cheese and now with the most toppings at the nation's best price. Create your favorite pizza starting at $6. Pay, then express pickup at Little Caesars.
Pizza. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we reset out of the timeout and start the fourth quarter of play. ICC leading at 71-48 here over Northwest. They'll have the basketball to start the quarter here. Keely Wilson, Quay McClatchy, Tanisha Miller, Sarah Berryman, and I believe that's Whitney Watkins. Yes, it is. All on the floor to start the fourth quarter of play here for ICC. McClatchy gets the rebound. Three-pointer from the corner is off the mark, no good. Rebound tipped around and into the hands of Sarah Berryman. Berryman in the right place at the right time to grab the rebound there. Looking to go in on the drive. A lot of contact and a blocking foul is going to be whistled here on Northwest, and that will send Keely Wilson to the free throw line. So free throws coming up here for Wilson. That foul whistled on Sykes, and that is going to be her fourth foul. And Wilson to the free throw line. She's got 10 points in the contest. Awaiting her first free throw, a couple of dribbles, and then just flat irons that one, no good. So the freshman will await this next one here. Wilson, also an area player out of Olive Branch. Her second free throw, the iron unkind, didn't want any of that one, and a pair of misses by Wilson. Taken away by ICC. Watkins, her shot is up, no good. Rebound's going to be tipped out and controlled by Keely Wilson, and she'll dribble it back up top and reset the offense for ICC. Berryman with the basketball. Pull-up jumper from the key. Short, no good. And the rebound being fought for between two ICC players. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Lady Indians. And it'll go back to the Rangers. 9:14 to play in the contest. ICC leading 71-48. Remind you to stay tuned for the Renaissance Bank post-game report coming your way at the conclusion of this one. And then we'll step away for a moment and come back with the men's game right here on Let'sGoICCTV.com. Three-pointer from Hall is off the mark, no good. Loose ball rebound is in the hands of the Lady Rangers. Third time is a charm after the first miss. And Sykes cleans up the mess. She now has 11 and leads all scorers on the evening for the Rangers. Wow, a turnover on a travel call that time as Berryman was bumped when she caught the basketball. So instead of a foul, it'll be a turnover and give the ball back to the Rangers. Carrington Nealon will check into the contest. Checking out will be Tanisha Miller. Coach Gray able to get a little bit extra more playing time for some of the players that may not see as many minutes as they do. Some key moments here in division play to get some of these freshmen some much-needed experience. That ball slapped away, nearly taken away by ICC. The Rangers instead keep it. Lady Indians staying in that zone defense. Into the corner they go. Great ball movement by Northwest. Spot up three-pointer is on its way. No good. Long rebound, though, goes to the Lady Rangers. And it's taken away by Berryman. Sarah Berryman looking to go on the lead. Now drops it off inside. Beautiful transition basketball as the layup is good for Wilson. She now has 12. Great job, and it all started with a steal by Berryman and a good finish on the other side of the floor. ICC leads by 23. Northwest with the basketball, looking to go inside. Trying to drive baseline, nothing there. Ball slapped away by Watkins, and then gets it up the floor to Nealon before she fell to the floor, drawing a walk. So a good play that time on the part of Watkins to keep the ball alive for ICC. Inside they go to McClatchy. McClatchy trying to find something, couldn't do it. Kicks it out to Nealon, and Nealon's out of bounds as she put that heel down, and it's a turnover back to Northwest. So that was just a messy possession. Looked like it was doomed from the start for ICC, and it did result in a turnover. And so the ball will go back to Northwest. Substitution coming into the game now. This is going to be number 15, Claire Fleming, checking into the contest. She is a freshman guard out of Olive Branch. She went to Lewisburg High School. So Northwest with it now. They trail 73-50 with 7:40 and counting here in the fourth quarter of play. Guys, action will be coming up to you next here. You want to be sure to stay tuned for that one. Rangers with it, trying to work it around, and that's going to be a bumping foul called on McClatchy. A weak whistle that time. It's almost as if he didn't want to call it, and once the whistle blew, he had to. And so that foul's going to be whistled on McClatchy, and that's going to be McClatchy's first foul. Substitution coming in the game now for ICC. This is going to be number 20, Shemaya Williams. So if I'm looking on the floor right now, ICC with all 5 freshmen on the floor for the Lady Indians. And we talked about Coach Gray wanting to take this opportunity to get some of these players that she's going to have to rely on in some clutch situations, some much-needed minutes, especially inside division play. And that's what she's doing here with 7:10 to play. ICC leading 73-50 over Northwest. Skip pass, NBA range 3, all short, no good, and the rebound to Wilson. Wilson is being pushed, and about the third time they blow the whistle. And that's going to be a foul whistled onto the Raleigh Rangers. Kayla Bradley, her first foul, team second foul here in the fourth quarter. ICC's been whistled with 1. 6:58 to play in the contest. ICC trying to tighten the bow on this one and pick up the North Division win as the ball nearly taken away by Williams. Now out to Berryman. Eyes, tries, can't buy the three-point basket, and the rebound ripped down by Northwest. Little cherry picking on the other end. Running layup is no good. Oh, a tough miss there for the Rangers as Berryman gets the rebound. Looked like a very easy basket for Northwest, and that's kind of been the tail of the tape tonight for Northwest. Three-pointer on the other end, off the mark, no good. Offensive rebound, ripped down by Williams. But yeah, that missed layup kind of just paints the picture for Northwest tonight. One of those nights where just nothing going the way of the Lady Rangers here on their home floor, and ICC has been able to take advantage. Nealon driving inside, running, layup is good. Carrington Nealon picks up her 5th point of the contest, and ICC now leads this one 75-50 and even 6 minutes to play in the contest. This is Bradley with the basketball. Hall wants to drive baseline. Her jumper is up and good. Lindsey Hall has 10 points. All 10 of her points coming here in the second half. And it's now 75-52 with 5:45 to play in the contest. Layup, no good. Too hard off the back iron that time by Keely Wilson. The rebound to Northwest. Also will remind you we'll be announcing, our Sonic star of the game at the conclusion of this one. Three-pointer on its way for Northwest. Off the mark, no good. Sarah Berryman with the rebound. Berryman leads it up the floor. Wilson, nice bounce pass. Layup is good. Beautiful play that time as Whitney Watkins gets the beautiful assist and the layup. And ICC leads this one 77-52. 5 minutes to play. Inside they go. Nice defense in the paint. The ball taken away, and now Berryman with it. Looking to work one-on-one. Berryman throws the shot up, and it's good. Berryman with the kiss off the glass. Was able to get the shot to fall for her first points of the contest. It makes it 79-52. Northwest with the basketball, working around the perimeter. Back into the corner they go to Hall. Inside they go. Turnaround shot up the Banks is good for Sykes. Sykes with 13 points. All of those coming here in the second half. And she leads the way in scoring for Northwest. Berryman with the basketball on the left wing. Now wanting to work one-on-one, drives inside, and ouch. Heard that slap all the way up here in the top of Howard Coliseum. And that will send Berryman to the free throw line. Farr with the foul. And this will send Berryman to the free throw line. Sarah with 2 points. Make it 3 with the made free throw. Creighton will check in for the first time tonight. And Ariel Tunstall will check back in here for Northwest. And number 21, Kennedy Gore, checking into the contest. I'll have to shake my family tree and see if we might be family. As that free throw was off the mark, no good for Berryman. 80-54 is your score. And there's a foul on ICC. That foul whistled on Sarah Berryman. So 80-54 is your score. Northwest with the basketball, coming up on 4 minutes to play in this one. ICC just trying to tighten some bolts, get some playing time for some players on the floor to get some experience. As the ball is slapped out of bounds, they're going to say last touch by ICC. It is State Ranger basketball on the baseline. 3:56 remaining in the contest. The ICC leading this one 80-54. An impressive night tonight against Northwest. Deep NBA range, 3 on its way, off the mark, no good. Out of bounds, back to ICC. Well, this is the first North Division game of the year for both teams. ICC wanted to come out and set the tone early, and they did that behind 18 quick points, 14 points in the first quarter from Shania Buford. And ICC has led as much as 26 this evening. As this three-pointer on its way, short iron, no good, and the rebound loose on the floor, and the Rangers have it in a jump ball. So the possession arrow in favor of Northwest. Substitutions coming in here for the Lady Rangers. Number 33, Sydney Liddell, and number 32, Mallory Russell, checking into the contest here for Northwest. Well, ICC matching their large lead of the night now, 26. Northwest with the basketball. Mallory Russell swings it around, looking to go inside on the drive. Good extra pass. Russell wasn't ready for it, and his turnover is taken away by Berryman. Creighton with the basketball now, looking to push it up the floor. Blows right by the defender. Lost the handle on the dribble. Finds it to Berryman for 3. Off the mark, no good. Rebound over the back is going to be called here by Watkins, and it'll go back to Northwest. Substitution coming in the game here for ICC. This is going to be number 13, Tamoya Brownlee. Brownlee, a 5'11 freshman out of Hulka, checking into the contest. 3 minutes to play here. ICC in control of this one, 80-54. Skip pass. Gore with it, now feeds it inside, now kicks it outside. Three-pointer on its way. Back iron, no good. Rebound tipped around into the hands of Carrington Nealon. So ICC with the basketball. Berryman, oh, nice pass. Oh, a lot of contact, no foul called. As that was a layup attempt by Brownlee, just could not get that one to fall. Substitution coming into the game now for the Lady Rangers. Allie Williams into the contest, and that will have every player on the Northwest roster coming into the contest tonight. 2:34 and counting before this one is final. ICC in control, 80-54 over Northwest here at Howard Coliseum this evening. Looking to go inside. That's a travel, no call. The rebound is out of bounds. Last touch by, wow, they say last touch by ICC. That was clearly off of Northwest that time. Elizabeth Ingram will check into the contest here for ICC. Ingram, as that shot is up and good. That was Mallory Russell getting her first field goal of the game. She's got 4 points now. Nealon goes up, a lot of contact, no foul call. Well, the referee's trying to get this one over with, but they need to still at least stay somewhat consistent on the calls, as that was a lot of hard contact. Three-pointer off the mark, rebound by Berryman. As I noticed, randomly mentioned Ingram's name, she is a freshman guard out of Corinth. She went to Kossuth High School. Pulls up the jumper, does Ingram. It's off the mark, no good. Had her own rebound, and then a reach-in foul is going to be whistled on Ingram. Well, the referees don't want this game to get over with anytime soon. And we have another substitution coming in. This is going to be number 25, Sarah Freelow, into the contest. So every player on the roster tonight for both teams have been able to get into the contest. 1:40 and counting before this one is final. ICC leading at 80-56. Northwest with the basketball, trying to feed it inside. Kicks it out, three-pointer on its way. Short, no good, and the rebound to ICC. So this will be Creighton to bring the ball up the floor. Sets up the offense, wants to drive by the defender, did not. Now drops it off to Ingram. Ingram on the left wing, dribbles, had it slapped away, and then they're going to call a travel. No way that was a travel. After the ball was slapped away from her, she got it back, and then the referee called a travel. Pretty much one of those, I think they're trying to keep ICC at 80 right now and not get them to score any more points, are the officials, as anything on this left side of the floor is not being called, everything being called on the right side of the floor, which belongs to ICC. Inside they go, turnaround shot, yep, and a fine example of it there as Mallory Russell gets the layup, a bump on the shot, and they'll put her to the free throw line. An even 1 minute to play here as Mallory Russell to the free throw line. Her free throw bouncing around in the iron kind for Russell, who now has 7 points in the contest. ICC leads at 80-59. Inside a minute to play. Creighton with the basketball. Pull-up jumper from Creighton. Off the mark, no good. Nothing but white shirts in the paint to get the rebound there. Northwest trying to close this one out to get a little bit of momentum heading into their next game. Inside they go to Russell. Power dribble, no good. Elizabeth Ingram with the rebound. Ingram wants to dribble it across midfloor. Does so. Picks up her dribble now. Works it over to Sarah Freelow. Freelow dials up the three. Yes! Freelow buries the three for her first points of the night, and it's 83-59, ICC leading. Three-point basket for the Rangers, halfway down, no good, and the rebound inhaled by ICC. Creighton with the basketball. She's wanting to drive inside, had it slapped away. Brownlee finds it. Back out to Freelow, as that shot is up, no good, and out of bounds. Freelow kind of rushed that one that time. She wasn't expecting to get the ball from her, and when she did, she fired it up with 7 seconds left, and Northwest may just dribble the air out of this one and let this one wrap up in red and blue of ICC. That's going to do it. ICC picks up the big-time 83-59 win to open North Division play, and they improve to 5-2 on the year, while the Rangers fall to 4-6. We're going to take a timeout and come back with the Renaissance Bank postgame report right after this on Let'sGoICCTV.com and ESPN 95.1 The Fan. ICC wins at 83-59 in the women's game.
This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars, Davis Ford, the Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, the ICC BSU, your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox, Cagle Eye Center, the ICC Foundation, the Bank of Okolona, and the ICC Alumni Association.
Crunchy Fritos, warm chili, melty cheese, all together for 99 cents. Like real comfort food.
I'm trying to get out of my comfort zone, and these guys keep pulling me back in. Pulling me back in!
Hurry in for Sonic's Fritos Chili Cheese Faves starting at 99 cents. And try order ahead to get happy hour anytime. Sonic's Fritos Chili Cheese Faves. A Fritos chili pie. Juicy Junior Burger. Or Junior Wrap. Does all this comfort come at a price? Yes, it starts at 99 cents. Hurry in for Sonic's Fritos Chili Cheese Faves.
The longer a person has diabetes, the more likely they are to develop diabetic retinopathy. If left untreated, diabetic retinopathy can lead to blindness. That's why it's important for diabetics to have a comprehensive eye examination with dilation once a year. I'm Dr. Laurie Cagle of Cagle Eye Center in Fulton. We offer comprehensive eye exams to provide diagnosis and treatment of various eye diseases. Browse our large selection of frames available in prescription and non-prescription. Call to schedule your appointment today at Cagle Eye Center in Fulton.
Ever since you got that license, you haven't stopped moving forward. Now that you're older and on the move, you need a safer place to keep your money. We get it. A student checking account frees you up with things like mobile check deposit to take care of that check from grandma without having to stop at a bank. Pay with your phone when you're out with friends. And stop worrying about ATM fees. We'll pay you back for those. Worry about your future, not your money. And know that we'll stick with you, wherever you go. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
There we go. I'll get my microphone right here in a second, folks. Sorry about that. And welcome back to the Renaissance Bank postgame report. ICC wins it 83-59 in the first contest of the evening. And ICC, wow, what an impressive way to open North Division play with a big-time win on the road, 83-59. Let's take a look at some Sonic stats, and let's start with tonight's Sonic scoring for Northwest. They were led in scoring by Sykes, who had 13 points, all 13 of those coming in the second half. Then it was Tunstall with 4, Bradley with 9, Hall with 10, Richardson with 10, 7 for Russell, 1 for Mosby, 3 for Farr, and 2 for Liddell. For ICC, it was our Sonic star of the game, Shania Buford, leading the way with 24 points. Then 11 points for Tabria Gandy and Zaria Jenkins. Then you had 10 points for Keely Wilson. Kaylin Wilson had 4, Tanisha Miller added 6. Whitney Watkins had 5, 3 points for Sarah Berryman, 1 for Shamaya Williams. Carrington Nealon with 5 and 3 points for Sarah Freelow. For ICC, they had 42 rebounds, 47 for Northwest. And then in the turnover department, ICC won that battle, 32 turnovers by the Lady Rangers, only 11 for ICC. As overall shooting on the night, ICC shot 41% from the floor, 31% from 3, and 53% from the charity stripe. For Northwest, they shot 37% from the floor, 17% from 3, and 88% from the free throw line. In the paint, ICC outscored Northwest 42-28. Off turnovers, ICC won that battle going away 35-9. Second chance opportunities, ICC won that battle 15-9. And fast break, ICC took that away 28-2. Bench scoring, ICC also took care of that when they won that battle 27-19. There was the score tied once and the lead change only one time. So that's going to do it here for the first game of the evening. We're going to take a break and be back in about, 15 minutes here on Let'sGoICCTV.com as we'll come back with the men's game here from Senatobia. The Lady Indians win it 83-59 here in the first game of the night. ICC trying to do the same here in the nightcap. Back in a few minutes right here on Let'sGoICCTV.com and ESPN 95.1 The Fan.
Ever since you got that license, you haven't stopped moving forward. Now that you're older and on the move, you need a safer place to keep your money. We get it. A student checking account frees you up with things like mobile check deposit to take care of that check from grandma without having to stop at a bank. Pay with your phone when you're out with friends. And stop worrying about ATM fees. We'll pay you back for those. Worry about your future, not your money. And know that we'll stick with you wherever you go. Renaissance Bank. Understanding you. Member FDIC.
When I think of potential, I think of a matchstick. When a matchstick reaches its potential, it releases a flame that ignites everything around it. 2018 brings new potential for you and your life at Itawamba Community College, where you are each empowered to do great things. You can be better, accomplish more, and live a life that is above the bar. Your potential is here.